Hey, Melissa.
Hey, Amy.
So we're here with Chasity Craft. So Chasity, introduce yourself and tell us who you're here to see today and anything else you want to disclose.
So we are at the regional level that we support and train teachers, and my role specifically is training teachers in literacy instruction.
Oh, amazing, amazing. So do you have a particular curriculum, or are you using an approach, or what are you doing?
Well, we don't endorse curriculums or specific programs, but we do support the science of reading structured literacy approach. So all of our trainings, the coaching that we do, all revolves around the science of reading and that structured literacy approach to instruction.
Amazing. So who are you excited to hear from today? Or this week? Gosh, really?
Well, I tell you, I was looking at the sessions, and I'm just, overwhelmed in a good way. There were so many options, and I can't. I want to clone myself and go. Because I want to see so many. The one that we saw this morning I felt was very powerful. It had the researcher and the teacher, and that. For me, I felt like that is the key, the missing piece.
Absolutely.
And so they did a fabulous job this morning. And so I think the rest of the time, I'm going to personally focus on the sessions with the writing piece, just because that is a weakness in my region that the teachers need the most support. And so I feel like my time here could be best spent with my professional learning of the writing so that I can take that back.
So
I agree.
we say this all the time, don't we? Yeah.
Yes, I feel like writing is something I definitely need to improve upon. And all these researchers we've had on our show have talked about how important writing is for the solidification of learning.
Oh yeah, it supports reading completely, and it's not to be taught as an isolated skill, but to be taught in conjunction with what you're doing in the reading portion. Yeah, absolutely. So anything else you'd like to add?
Well,
I
don't know.
You were telling me you were excited to be in Dallas because you remember the Dallas TV show.
Gosh.
And you were telling me about the buildings.
I love, yes.
So you're not from Dallas.
I am not from Dallas. I am from Kentucky, the southeastern Kentucky, the Appalachian Mountains.
Oh, wow.
Yes, so I was telling you earlier about, the stereotypes of the Appalachian Mountains, and it's, we all hate stereotypes, but sometimes you look it around and you're like, I see why we have those, but that is not the norm. I would like to say that. But yeah, so as a kid, my mom was a Dallas fan, in Dallas and Dynasty, so I knew as soon as the intro, I could watch the intro, but then it was my bedtime.
Yeah.
So I got into town yesterday, so the first thing I did, went to the Reunion Tower, and I read and saw the pictures of the Dallas buildings. So, I mean, my trip is complete already. So.
Well, is South Fork Ranch still open?
That's what I was telling her. She needs to go to South Fork Ranch.
You need to
I
go.
believe it
They
is. I don't know if you can do tours.
They did last year. We did a tour. It was some kind of work thing for my husband, but we did that. But I know what you're talking about. So everybody, anytime you say you're from Texas and you go to a different state, they're like, oh, everybody wear cowboy hats and ride boots. No, we don't wear boots and ride horses and wear cowboy hats. But I went to Scotland, and they heard my voice and they go, where are you from? And I said, oh, Dallas, Fort Worth, expecting the Dallas, South Fork and all that. They go, oh, tornadoes.
Oh, that's funny. This is really interesting. Speaking of accents, you all don't know how many times when we go basically anywhere out of town, of course I get a comment about my accent, but more times often than not, they will say, are you from Texas? And I say, no, but they say, oh, and then one couple specifically, it was actually in Vegas. We had the opportunity, and just a little side note, I did get to go see Toby Keith in the December concert right before he passed. I love Toby Keith, but we sat beside a couple, and they asked me that and they said, "Are you from Texas?" And I said, "No," and I explained where I was from, and they said, "Oh, well, we asked because we're from Texas, and you sound like us." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, wow!"
Well, you know what? You're beautiful. You could be a Dallas Cowboy cheerleader.
Oh my gosh, you are too kind.
Yes,
Yes. Well, thank you so much for appearing on our segment. Coming on our segment. We can't see you, Radioland. So anyway, but thank you so much for doing this. We really appreciate
It's
it.
been so fun getting to know you here.
Oh, thank you for allowing me to be with you ladies today. It's been a phenomenal experience.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thanks.